Hi students, in this session we are going to discuss the concept of composite function. For this, consider two functions, function f from a to b and function g from b to c. See, when we consider function f from a to b, here set A is the domain of function f and set B is the codomain of function f. Okay. So here we observe that domain of function g, see domain of function g is set B, is same as codomain of function f. Codomain of function f is B. So then we define the composite function of f and g from a to c, which is denoted by GOF. See, here we can define this GOF function from set A to set C and is given by GOF of x is equal to g of f of x. Okay. Students, let's see one example. For this, consider set A, which contains elements 1, 2, 3, and set B, which contains elements 2, 4, 6, and 7. Suppose there is function f from set A to set B. Okay, consider function f from set A to set B, under which 1 is related to 2, 2 is related to 4, 3 is related to 6 under the function f. Okay. Here function f from A to B. Here for x belonging to A, its image, which is denoted by f of x, is 2x, which belongs to B. Then consider set C containing elements 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, and let's define function g from B to C. So we are considering function g from B to C, under which 2 is related to 3, 4 is related to 5, 6 is related to 7, and 7 is related to 8. So you can here easily observe that for any element y belonging to B, see its image under function g, which is denoted by g of y, is y plus 1, which belongs to set C. That means, see, for element 2 in set B, its image under function g is 2 plus 1, which is 3. And for element 4 in set B, its image is 4 plus 1, which is 5. For element 6 in set B, its image under function g is 6 plus 1, which is 7. And for element 7 in set B, its image is 7 plus 1 in set C. Okay, under the function g. So that means for any element y in set B, we have its image as y plus 1, which lies in set C. So here we have two functions. First, function f from set A to B, for which A is domain set and B is codomain set, and the other function is g from B to C, for which B is a domain set and C is a codomain set. Here you can easily observe that codomain set of function f is same as domain set of function g. So in this case we can define composite function of f and g from A to C. Composite function of f and g from set A to C. So see, we can define composite function of f and g from set A to set C. That means for any element x in the domain set A, for any element x in the domain set A, its image under function g of f is denoted by g of f of x, you can say it as gof of x as g of f of x. And we have function f of x is, see, it is twice x. Okay. And now we have to write down g of twice of x. But what we have? G of y is equal to y plus 1. So replace y by 2x to get g of 2x. So it will be 2x plus 1. So for any element x in set A, its image under function gof is 2x plus 1. Here you can easily observe this thing. See, element 1 in set A, its image in set C is 3. See, 1 is twice and again 1 is added to get 3. Then for element 2, it is twice and again 1 is added to get image 5 and so on. Okay. Students, see, here we observe that domain set of this composite function, here it is A, domain set of composite function is same as domain set of function f. Then let's see range set of function g. So it contains images 3, 5, 7 and 8. So range of g is set containing elements 3, 5, 7 and 8. Then range of gof function, it is 3, 5 and 7. See, since 8 is image of element 7, but this element 7 in set B is not image of any element in set A. So for range of gof function, there are only 3 images, 3, 5 and 7. So here we can easily observe that range of gof function is subset of range of function G. Now let's see an illustration of concept of composite function in a day-to-day life. See, a cow produces 4 liters of milk in a day. Then X number of cows produce 4x liters of milk in a day. So let's denote this by function f of x. So all this is given by function f of x is equal to 4x. Say it as y. So we have function y is equal to f of x is equal to 4x. Now price of 1 liter of milk is rupees 50. If price of 1 liter of milk is rupees 50, then the price of y liters of the milk is rupees 50 y. Since we have y liters of milk there, so price of y liters of the milk is rupees 50 y. Let's denote it by another function g of y. Okay, so g of y is equal to 50 y. So here we have two functions. See, f of x is equal to 4x and g of y is equal to 50 y. If we denote function h of x by the money earned from x number of cows in a day, then this h of x will be the composition of f and g. Composition of f and g. So this is given by g of f of x. G of f of x. So g of f of x is what? It is 4x. And to find g of 4x, substitute this 4x in this definition. So this is 450 into 4x. 50 into 4x. So we have this as 200 and 200x. So this composition is the money earned from x number of cows in a day. This is an illustration of composite function in a day-to-day life. So this is all about the concept of composite function. Now let's solve some problems based on composite functions. So here is the first problem. If f of x is equal to 2 upon x plus 5, g of x is equal to x square minus 1, then find fog of x. That means composition of g and function f. Okay, so in the solution, firstly you write down the given functions. So the given functions are f of x and g of x. Okay, now we have to find out fog of f of x. So consider this function fog of x. So this is nothing but f of g of x, f of g of x, and we have this g of x as x square minus 1, which is given. So substitute here g of x by x square minus 1. So this is f of x square minus 1. Okay, now we have f of x is equal to 2 upon x plus 5, and here we have to write down f of x square minus 1. So we have to write x square minus 1 at this x. Okay, so this is nothing but 2 upon, we have to replace this x by x square minus 1. So 2 upon x square minus 1 plus 5. You understand this step properly. See, we have to write down f of x square minus 1. So we have substituted x square minus 1 in the given function f of x at the place of x. Okay, so this will be 2 upon, this is x square, and minus 1 plus 5 is plus 4. So this is the required composite function fog of x. It is 2 upon x square plus 4. Okay, then let's go to next problem. See what we are given. If f of x is equal to x square, g of x is equal to x plus 5, and h of x is equal to 1 upon x, where x is non-zero, find g of f of h of x. Okay, so here you write down the given functions in the solution. The given functions are f of x, g of x, and h of x. Then consider g of f of h of x. So by the definition, see here it is g of f of h of x. Okay, understand this properly. So write down first h of x. G of f of h of x is given by 1 upon x. So this h of x is 1 upon x. Okay. Now you apply function f on this element 1 upon x. So we have f of x is equal to x square. So replace this x by 1 upon x. So we have g of, see, replace this x square by 1 upon x. So we have this as 1 upon x bracket square. Now apply function g on this element 1 upon x bracket square. So we are given g of x is equal to x plus 5. So replace this x by 1 upon x bracket square. So we have 1 upon x bracket square plus 5. So this is nothing but 1 upon x square plus 5. This is what the required function g of f of h of x. Okay. Now let's go to next problem. Express m of x is equal to log of sine of 2x in the form of f of g of h. See, when we have to find out this composition, note that in the composition f of g of h, first function applied is function h, then function g is applied, and finally function f is applied there. So from this function m, we have to find out which are the functions h, g, and f. So let's observe some terms here. We observe that x is twice first. So here it is, x is twice first, then sine function is applied on it, and then logarithm function is applied. So the h function is what? 2x. So let's denote h of x by 2x. Then sine function is g of x, and finally applied function logarithm function, so it is f of x. So here let's find f of g of h of x. So this is nothing but f of g of h of x, okay, by definition of composite function. So firstly h of function is applied, function h is applied, so h of x is what? It is 2x. So we have, this is f of g of 2x. Now we have to write here g of 2x, but we have g of x is equal to sin x. So replace this x in g of x by 2x. So this is nothing but sin 2x. Now we have to write down f of sin of 2x. That means we have to replace x from this function f of x by sine of 2x. So replace this x by sine 2x in function f. So we have log of sine of 2x, and this is what the given function m of x. So we have expressed this given function m of x as a composition of f, g and h. Okay. So this is all about the composite functions. I hope all of you are getting the concept of composite functions. Students, finally, like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon to get notifications of all new videos. Thank you for watching.